September 11th, 2015. Good morning, Sudbury. I'm Hal Mad Dusty. I'll bring you the news of the weather, all the stuff that matters today. Starting with the weather. Today's weather. 14 degrees, feels like 12 degrees. Later in the afternoon, 16 degrees, feeling like 15 degrees. Friday evening, 13 degrees, feeling like 11. And overnight, 6 degrees, feeling like 4 degrees. On to today's news. Bear Watch. In today's Bear Watch, bear propaganda reaches an all-time high as the Sudbury Star rehashes the same story over again, but this time with a twist. Some teachers brought in school students because there was a bear spotted on Bouchard Street at about 12:50 p.m. The school did call the Ministry of Natural Resources, and students did have to spend the entire day inside as a precaution. Helen Gravel Public School, which is located on Stephen Street, has a student body of 247 from kindergarten to grade 6. The Bouchard Street bear sighting is just the latest in the string of encounters that have alarmed Sudbury residents this summer and prompted some ill-advised vigilante action, including a poisoning attempt. I'd like to apologize for Sudbury Star to say this is a poisoning attempt, considering it was not an attempt and that nobody actually attempted to poison the bear as of yet. It was only a threat that was made. At Wednesday's meeting, the Greater Sudbury Police Service Board meeting, Chair Gary Lahi Jr. urged the City Council and the Ministry of Police to take action in devising a new solution to deal with the bears. Police are struggling to pass the buck to a more capable service. However, it has become evident that the only way to deal with some of the bears is to actually just shoot them. Considering that nobody else has guns but the Greater Sudbury Police Services of Ontario and a few local hunters who are not allowed to shoot the bears out of season or in town, the buck has been successfully passed to the Greater Sudbury Police Services, and they'll probably end up creating a new detachment just to deal with wildlife and stuff like that. Speedster charged with stunt driving. On September 9th at about 12:30 p.m., a Greater Sudbury Traffic Management Unit police officer observed a motorcycle on Jonette Road traveling at around 120 kilometers per hour in a 50 kilometer per hour zone. The 38-year-old male driver was stopped and charged with stunt driving for exceeding the speed limit by more than 50 kilometers per hour. He received a summons to traffic court and had his driver's license suspended for 7 days. The motorcycle belonged to a friend of the driver. As per Highway Traffic Act, it was impounded for 7 days. Drivers are reminded the speed limit on Jonette Road is 50 kilometers per hour. The speed limit is provided for a reasonable stopping distance should the driver be required to react to a hazard. Sudbury mom caught selling cocaine. A Greater Sudbury woman who was selling cocaine to support her family was found with more than $12,000 in debt lists. Oh no, she had $12,000 and a list of debts. For her crimes, Tanny Ranelli will spend 90 days in jail, but on weekends. Children's Aid has also threatened to take her children away, but as of yet, they have not done that. LaBelle accepted a joint sentencing submission from the Crown defense lawyer Dennis Michael Ranelli, who had no prior record, and be issued the 90-day intermittent weekends jail sentence and a 1-year probation. The judge also issued a 10-year weapons ban and ordered the Wanapate woman to provide a genetic sample to the National DNA Databank. Ranelli had pleaded guilty to cocaine traffic some time ago, and pre-sentence reports were ordered. Federal prosecutor Dennis Bradley said that Ranelli's drug activity was just for profit, and she had no personal drug addiction issues. Michael said Ranelli works part-time and receives Ontario Works Assistance, and is caring for 3 children. The court heard Greater Sudbury Police got a tip early February that cocaine was being sold out of a LaSalle Boulevard residence. Officers started surveillance, and on February 3rd, 2 men were seen visiting the home and leaving shortly after. They were stopped and found in joint possession of 3.7 grams of cocaine. And then they probably later on ratted out their dealer. A search warrant was then obtained for residents that same day. Then they entered, and officers did not find any illegal drugs, but they did locate $12,055 in cash and a money counter machine and debt lists. As a result of guilty pleas, Bradley dropped 2 charges against the co-accused, Ian Toney, who was 48 years old. I'm Hal Mad Dusty. That was all the news and the weather and stuff that matters today. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Unless I don't see you tomorrow, but I probably will see you tomorrow. But, yeah. And you all have a great day. Where's the howl? You didn't do the howl. Oh, want to do the howl, you have to do the howl. I said I would do it at random.